Truckers X TV on air. We are now live in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to another exciting episode of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney, Spirit of Justice. In the previous episode, we continued the divination seance. We concluded that the subordinate's voice was over the bazaar, and then we concluded that we assumed that Inga's already dead, and he was using Maya Fey to bring him back from the dead, and now we have to bring Miss Maya Fey into the court. So if you're hyped for today's episode, make sure to hit the like button and support, greatly appreciated, as we're gonna go into... I should have done this before, but I'm not quite too sure. It's either they will give us this right here, or they're gonna give us straight into the into the lobby. So I'm not quite too sure, but we're gonna keep on going with this episode even though we're a minute in already. So like I said, hit that like button and support is greatly appreciated. Now May 19th, High Court of Khura'in. Accused lobby. Talk about some really close shaves. Well, you can't get a closer shave than Headsman's brand blades, that's for sure. The trial's not even over yet. I'm already exhausted. Still, you were able to fight back the queen herself in there. Well, maybe with Miss Fey's help, I won't have to keep on playing her game much longer. Speaking of which, I guess it's a little late to be asking, but do you think she's well enough to testify, Mr. Wright? She slept all day yesterday out of exhaustion, apparently. But that's all it was, so she should be okay. Barbhead, Hornhead. Oh, hello, your benevolence. Princess Rafa, you were really impressive in there.
I am the royal priestess Rafa Padma Khura'in. And I am prepared to face my father's death.
Despite your mother's opposition, you stood your ground. And in doing so, you fulfilled your duty as the royal priestess. It was all thanks to you and your friends. Your belief in me gave me the courage to follow my path. So, you have my gratitude. Oh, don't mention it. I know, I shall thank you with a gift. What would you like, a cow, a horse? Or perhaps shall I reward your efforts with a royal shoulder massage? Oh, that's okay, your benevolence. Your gratitude is more than enough, thanks. But I thought you Americans liked massages. My technique was highly praised by my father, I'll have you know. Hey, you lawyers! Where's the accused? Huh? Dirk? That's a good question. I blew it big time, AJ. That's... Shut up, you! What's going on? The scoundrel tried to escape with the accused. What? We were able to nab him, but the accused is nowhere to be found. Where are you hiding him, you miscreant? I keep telling you, I have no idea where he went. I mean, yeah, we booked it together. Alright, let's track him after that. So Dirk's on the lam now? Probably. Who knows? He vanished in the blink of an eye. Vanished? You wanna know something, AJ? Dirk said to me, I can't put Amara in danger. I have to set her free before it's too late. What? Don't tell me he's got to rescue her. But that's what I'm telling ya! It's why I helped him escape in the first place. Dad, do you realize what you've done now? Well, what's done is done. So why do you choose to go rescue her now? Maybe he didn't want to die with any regrets or something. You know, just in case he ended up on the chopping block. Why, Dirk? I thought you believed in me. Aw, don't be like that, AJ. He'll be back as soon as he frees Amara, you'll see. That's not the point, Dad. Listen, Lauren, you let us know immediately if the accused contacts you. The trial will now resume. See that you are ready. Wait, the trial's still on? Even without the defendant? Those were Her Eminence's orders, so you will return to the courtroom at once. Let's go, Apollo. All we can do is see where the next testimony leads. Dang. May 19th. High Courtroom of Khura'in. Now then, let us resume the trial at hand. Your Majesty, my client seems to have gone missing. What do you think, Your Eminence? Should we proceed without the accused?
Why not? My royal guard is searching for him as we speak. They shall find him soon enough, for they would not dare to keep me waiting.
Yes, but what about the law governing court proceedings?
Then I shall simply revise it.
Here we go again.
With that nail of hers. As ruling sovereign of Khura'in, I proclaim the following. Should the accused be an enemy of the crown, they may be tried in absentia, whatever that says. In absent.
Well, in that case, I guess there's no problem with proceeding. Will the witness, Miss Maya Fey, please approach the stand? Maya. Sorry to summon you like this, Maya.
Getting dragged out of the bed into court is not exactly a fun wake-up call, Nick.
I'm sorry, Miss Fey. It was my idea.
And you are?
Oh, right. I'm Apollo Justice. It's nice to finally meet you.
Oh, so you're Apollo. Nick's told me all about you.
Hey, bring out the old theme again.
You're the new guy with the loud voice and a bit of unreliable streak, right?
Unreliable? Well, that was 2 years ago. You've come a long way since.
So why was I called here anyway? Am I under arrest again?
Huh? I guess no one's filled her in. Well, she has been asleep this entire time. Miss Fey, this is a trial for Dirk Sanmati, and you're here as a witness.
What? Dirk's been arrested? But...
That's not exactly the reaction I was expecting. Miss Fey, you are suspecting of playing a part in the murder of Justice Minister Inga.
What?
Someone allegedly forced you to channel the minister to obfuscate the time of his murder. At least, that is what the defense claims.
Wait, what? How could you, Paul? How did you even reach that conclusion?
Sorry, but it's the only way this whole case makes any sense. Your understandable anger at the defense aside, will you testify, Miss Fey?
Yes, Your Majesty.
Okay, testimony time. Witness testimony.
I don't have any idea what's going on, but I know I didn't channel Mr. Inga. I didn't even have the chance to do something like that. Besides, I never do go quietly along with some criminal's plan. Though, I guess there are some things I go quietly along with.
That's something I want to press with. It seems the witness doesn't believe she has channeled Justice Minister Inga.
And if her words prove to be true, defense, your entire argument becomes moot. You do not understand, don't you?
Yes, of course. It doesn't seem like Miss Fey is lying. Apollo, Maya was being awfully secretive about something just now. Then I guess I better dig a bit and try to get her open up to me first. Alright, let's see what's up. Telling the ministers. I don't have any idea what's going on, but we already know what it is. I know I didn't channel Minister Inga.
Hold it!
Are you sure about that? Maybe you just don't remember telling him.
Don't remember? I may be 28.
You're 28? What the heck? I thought you were... Okay. Oh, yeah, makes sense. She was 17 the first game. 7 to 8 years later. 24, 25. And then 2 more years.
Yeah, 28. What the heck? I may be 28, but I'm not senile, you know.
Something's not right here. Miss Faye, you were confined to Amara's suit the whole time, is that correct?
Yes, but I wasn't conscious the whole time.
Okay, then let me ask you something. Did you ever see Nana in the tomb? Dressed as Dirk?
Huh? Is this some kind of joke?
Where are we going? Maybe I should have pressed the back over there.
I think I remember if I saw something as crazy as that.
Plus, I doubt anyone would carry out a crime like that right in front of a potential witness.
I hate when he's right. Maybe I should have pressed before, cause I have no idea where to go with that.
Let's go back, cause I don't know where that lives.
Whoa, wait, where we pressed on that?
Maybe I should have pressed on the back before that, because I didn't understand that part right there. Maybe I should have pressed back there.
Maybe we'll get some details.
Back it up.
Hold it!
Because if I were to press it, you've been asleep ever since you were rescued from the tomb, correct? Maybe this entire case we have to press everything. That must have been terrible. Maya, Mr. Inga didn't do anything to you, did he?
Oh no, it wasn't like that. On the contrary, I asked him for all sorts of things.
Like what?
Like, I'm really craving burgers and I'll die if I miss an episode of Plum Punisher. Acting like a brat netted me a TV and even a few burgers from some place. He was surprisingly nice to me.
Huh? Are you sure we're talking about the same guy here?
Huh. He may have loomed large, but he was unexpectedly easy to push around. Even though he's the one who was responsible for pushing— Ow! My tongue! I bit my tongue. Those execution papers through. Oh, that? Approving executions was simply his preferred method of stress relief.
With a wife like her, he was probably really pushing like through out of fear. I'm beginning to see why he wanted to stage a coup.
In any case, my time in captivity wasn't so bad, but all the things that happened.
Okay. And then we went through that part.
Hold it!
I guess we have to press on everything. You don't have a chance to channel him. Does channeling someone take a long time?
Not really. Once you get the hang of it, it's pretty much instantaneous. But I was all tied up, literally. So there was no way for me to make the channeling mudra with my hands to do it.
Right. I guess she really didn't channel Inga then. Maya, when mediums are done with obsession, they can send the spirits back to the other world themselves, right?
Sure, unless they're still in training. Amateurs can get possessed by spirits sometimes, but full-fledged mediums can stay in total control of a session, and they can send the diseased spirit away anytime they want.
So I take you can do that too, Miss Faye?
Of course! It's a cinch for the new and improved Mystic Maya Faye, a spirit medium.
That's strange. You seem like the same old childish Maya to me.
I'll show you, childish Nick.
Besides, never go quietly along with some criminal's plan.
Hold
it! So you were to channel spirits for an unseemly purpose?
Of course not. Spirit channeling is my bread and butter. And I take a lot of pride in my work. It's like, would you use your legal skills to commit a crime, Apollo?
Well, until finger pointing is objectively become deadly, I don't see how they can be used.
Wow, you're a regular Mr. Smarty Pants, just like Nick. Always at the ready with some sarcastic comeback.
I think I'll save my many objections for after the trial. Yes, please.
Anyway, I never go along with something like murder. Though, I guess there are some things I go quietly along with.
Hold it! Like what? It sounds to me like you're trying to hide something, Miss Faye.
Didn't anyone teach you about respecting boundaries, Apollo? It's really rude to pry into a person's private affairs.
Ah, sorry. I didn't realize, Wait, we're in a court of law.
Yeah, I know.
Then what was... all that about me being rude. I'm just doing my job. So please, just tell me, what exactly are you hiding?
Sorry, but I promised Dirk I wouldn't say.
You made a promise to Dirk?
A pretty big one.
I think this is about all you've got to get going on. Whatever, out here. Yeah.
Enough! The witness is denying that she channeled any spirits. Further questioning is pointless. It appears your little fiction has been soundly exposed for what it is. You should listen to her, Apollo. I don't even know why you suspected me in the first place. I mean, you don't have any evidence of me channeling Mr. Inga, did you?
Oh, evidence, huh?
There's no point in even thinking about it, really. I don't use anything special to channel spirits, so there wouldn't be anything left behind.
That's true. Just like when she channeled the High Priest, all Mott needs is her body. If the defense has no evidence to offer, I will have to end this cross-examination.
What now?
Even she doesn't use any special items to channeling herself. You think there will be something to complete the deception? Is there any proof that just this Mr. Inga was channeled? Okay, this is a trick question right now. It's been weird back and forth. Was there or is there freaking proof? Okay, let's go. Of course there is. You bet there is.
Really?
Well now. You're bluffing, I'll take it. I'll be fine. If we're right, then there must be some sort of proof to back us up. Time to do some serious thinking, Apollo Justice. Okay. We know that when Rafa saw her father, he wasn't dressed like Miss Faye, right? Right, because if he was, Rafa would have immediately known he was being channeled. So that means he was dressed in his usual suit when Rafa saw him. Uh-huh. Good thinking, Apollo. This might be the perfect angle to attack from. Alright, let's have an answer from the defense. What proof do you have that Miss Maya Faye channeled Justice Minister Inga? What proof do we even have? The gemstone? I would think that. Because if she was wearing that type of clothing, I would say the gemstone. Discovered in the hash. I'll try it because why was it discovered in the freaking there in the first place? Let's double check. Gemstone, Rafa, divination, Maya. Yes, gemstone. Let's go. Let's go. It was this. It was definitely this. Is that a gemstone? We found this among the ashes of one of the tomb's incense burners. Does this gemstone ring any bells, Your Eminence?
What? What was that doing in the tomb?
Ah, so you do recognize it. But then as his wife, how could you not recognize this gemstone button from your husband's jacket?
I don't get where you're going with this.
Channeling Minister Inga alone wouldn't be enough to fool someone like Princess Rafa, especially if he were wearing your clothes. So, you would have to change into the minister's clothes before channeling him.
Huh?
Miss Faye, you used the minister's clothes as cover while going from his room to the tomb. Where you burned them once you no longer needed them.
What?
Uh-oh, she seems genuinely surprised by that, Apollo.
Objection!
Miss Faye? Yes? Do you know my husband's name? It was, Inga Khura'in, right? That is correct, in part, but there's more, much more.
A longer name?
Inga
Hot cold is... Whoa!
Inga Inga Karku, how cold this name? That's not this name. Being Nilaga or more pompous than it. Arendes. Oh gosh. That is his true name.
I rather not know how long that. What's the real meaning of that? Could it be any longer?
Due to its length, only a portion of it was ever made public. So Miss Faye, did you know his true name? No. I mean, how could I? Precisely. Yet a media must know both the face and true name of the one seeks to channel.
So then, Miss Faye couldn't have channeled Minister Inga.
That's what I've been saying this whole time. Why would I want to randomly channel some old guy I didn't know and didn't like? That's to be the last trial. Thanks to that last trial.
I can't believe this. Apollo, I really don't think Ma's lying. However, your line of reasoning still seems credible to me.
I agree, but there's something tripping us up in the details. Maybe we're working off of some wrong assumption again. Apollo? I was thinking.
Yes?
Since I didn't channel Minister Inga, is it possible that someone else did?
Someone else? But who else could have been?
I haven't thought it that far yet. Such chatter is without merit. Let us move on, shall we?
I don't care what Khura'in says. I'm going to figure this out. If it wasn't Miss Faye and the Queen has an alibi then. Apollo, forget about who is capable of channeling spirits for a second. I should consider the circumstances around the channeling, right? Right. We know Rafa saw her father come running out of his private quarters. If he was being channeled at the time, then that would have made sense. If we suggested Nana freaking being the one murdered, being attacked by Shadow, she ran into the room, and then someone came out running. We assumed that Nana attacked freaking Inga, and he was all ghostly back there. So, what was the real reason? It had to have been someone who was in Inga's private quarters.
Well, I'm weighing the fence, and you know how much I despise waiting.
Yes, but there is someone else besides Miss Faye who could have channeled Minister Inga. There is just one more person, and they were in Inga's private quarters. That person is our only hope now.
So the fence believes there was another. Let's have a very serious answer.
We gave him answer 3. With pleasure.
Horn Devil, who could have channeled Minister Inga?
None other than her. Get back.
Take that!
Nana?
Your Eminence said it yourself. What did she say? Oh yeah, she did state that. Her footprints are right there. And we can see the clothing too. And then there's her benevolent statement. She said that Nana disappeared right after she entered Minister Inga's private quarters. The room from which Minister Inga himself come running out of not long afterwards.
You are not seriously suggesting.
It's the only thing that makes sense. Nana channeled Minister Inga and left his private quarters thereafter. That's why no one has seen her since. And why only the Minister's shoe prints were found outside his residence.
No way!
That's got to be it. Nana must have somehow channeled the Minister. All of the circumstantial evidence has fallen into place. You can't ignore it anymore. You can't claim Nana isn't connected to this case somehow. In light of this, the fence calls Nana to the stand. Well, Your Eminence.
Very well then, let us call Nina to testify. Yes! Now we can finally crack this case wide open. And with that, we'll be ending up today's episode right here, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure to hit the like button, comment, forums. If you're new, very like to see, subscribe, and destroy, and I'm signing out.